Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by my channel. My name is Valerie Oakley, otherwise known as Coach Val. And I just want to talk about something today that has really been on my heart as I look at social media, as I talk to my friends and family. These days, it just feels like there's constant tension in the air. Every time we have a changing of the guards in this United States, it seems like there's a lot of tension that comes along with it, no matter what side of the aisle that you're on. Like we had January 6th, the last time there was a changing of the guards where people actually lost their lives in the United States. And then we had the changing of the guards just recently where people are just talking about everything from clothes to class to, just blah, 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 all this stuff. And there's just so much tension in the air. And every time you open the news or you scroll through social media, there's new crisis, new divisiveness, and new debates that make it like it's all up here. It just makes it just about hard to breathe. And I want you to know if you're feeling that, if you notice that, and me as a coach, I'm just kind of like noticing. Just want you to know you're not alone. And if you found it difficult to stay centered at a time where this world and particularly this country seems so divided, I wanted to ask you something before I get into this talk. Like, tell me what's new. I mean, this country was founded on divisiveness and tension and all the things. I'm not talking about this country when it used to be Mexico. I'm talking about as let's go back to when this country was England and tell me what is new about tension and divisiveness. Just kind of put a pin in that thought. But I want to share something important with you today. That when the you can still find peace and purpose and wellness in all of that, even in uncertain times. Because, like I said, when have the times been certain? So, let's talk about how to protect your well being amidst this political climate that we have right now. We're barely 1 week in to this. So, we really are going to have to pace ourselves. And how you can stay focused on your own healing. Okay. So, as a coach, I work typically with high achieving, busy women who wear a lot of hats, take care of people. I'm a sandwich generation person myself. I'm Gen X. So, I have adult children, but I also am taking care of my elders. I have a special needs son. I mean, all the things. So I'm walking this journey right along with you. But I know that you already have a lot on your plate because I understand that you're taking care of family, work, responsibilities. And for so many of you, you have a really heavy emotional load of trying to make sense of the world around you, the world right in front of you. And with everything happening in this political landscape, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and even hopeless, no matter what side of the aisle you're on. But I believe that while we can't control the outside world, we can control the way we take care of ourselves. And that is what I want to dive into today. So the state of the world today is tense, okay? Is divisive, it's emotionally draining, especially if you pay attention to it. No matter where you stand on the political spectrum, it can feel like the landscape is filled with negativity, anger, frustration. And while it's important to stay informed and aware of what's going on, it's also critical to recognize that when it starts to affect your mental and physical health, It's time to tap into that. We can easily get caught up in the cycle of outrage and comparison and arguments and despair and wanting to be right about the way we think of things. And it's so easy to fall into that trap of thinking that everything is falling apart or that we need to take care of all the issues ourselves in order to feel like we're making a difference. But here's the thing. Constant exposure to stress, especially that kind of external stress coming from the news and social media and all these divisive conversations with friends, with family, online, in the news, that can take a huge toll on your health. And I didn't tell you, I'm not just a health coach and transformation coach, but I'm also a respiratory therapist. So I see it on all ends. It affects your sleep. It affects your ability to focus, your emotional stability, and even your physical well being. And it could lead to burnout, anxiety, and depression if it's left unchecked. So, and it's a lot, you know, we just had the pandemic 4 years ago. It's been a lot, you know. So, how do we protect ourselves while staying engaged in a world that feels like it's in chaos all the time? First, I want to remind you that taking care of yourself is the act of rebellion. That's the rebellion that you want to focus on. You might not be able to change the entire political climate, but you can control how you respond to it, not react. And that's where your power lies. Here's some steps that I recommend to help you maintain your peace, if that's something that you want to do. You don't want to pace yourself. It's going to be a bumpy ride, right? So limit the news consumption. Set your boundaries about around how much news that you're going to take in. Like I said, it's important to stay informed, but it's equally important to protect your energy and protect your peace. Consider setting specific times for just checking the news or scrolling through social media, and avoid doing so before bed. And that way you can sleep more peacefully and avoid the overwhelm of the day's headlines. Then there's mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you focus on the present moment, be present and not about what's going on in the world. A simple practice like deep breathing or meditation or prayer or reading something that kind of escapist can help calm your nerves, calm your nervous system, and keep you grounded. Take just 5 to 10 minutes a day to breathe deeply, focus on your body, and tune out the chaos. One way of breathing is breathe in 2 to 3 seconds, breathe out 4 to 6 seconds. And do you do that like 3 times, 3 to 5 times, and it actually calms your nervous system. It will change your heart rate. Pro tip, if you go to the doctor and like you're whisked in there as soon as you get there and the first thing they do is take your blood pressure. Before they do that, ask for just a few seconds to take some breaths, and it will slow your heart rate and it'll make a difference in your blood pressure. That's for free. Next is stay focused on your purpose. Even in times of division, your personal health, your happiness, and your well-being is the main priority. You get this one time around. Reconnect with your own purpose and why you're here on this earth, why you're on this journey of wellness. Connect with your higher power. if that's what you believe in. Remember, when you prioritize your well-being, you become a light for those around you. Your energy will influence your family, friends, and your community in positive ways. And like, I know that's easier said than done right now, but like I said, in the long run, it's going to be important for you to tap in instead of being focused on everything that's going on out. Engage in your self-care. Invest in your wellness, whether it's through exercise, through eating healthy foods that'll nourish your body, spending some time doing what brings you joy, travel, go see other parts of the world where they're not even talking about this stuff. These small actions might feel like drops in the ocean, but together they're going to create a ripple effect that strengthens your resilience and your mental health. So again, it's completely understandable to feel overwhelmed by what's happening around you. I live on Earth too, so I'm feeling it too. But you don't have to face this stress alone. By taking proactive steps to protect your mental and physical health, you can navigate this time with more peace and less anxiety. If you're feeling like you need a little bit more support, and someone to help you prioritize your health, a safe space, create a strategy for managing stress, and stay focused on your wellness goals, I would love to connect with you. I offer coaching sessions that are designed to help you to get back on track, find your center, and create lasting change in your life despite anything that's going on in the world or any of the world's challenges. So if that's something you're interested in, I have a link in the description for you to schedule a free consultation. And there we'll talk about where you're at right now, how I can support you, whether or not we're a good fit to work together. And this will help you make your well-being a priority. Remember, the only person you can control is yourself. And by nurturing your own well-being, you become a beacon of calm in a stormy world. Stay focused on your peace, your energy, stay grounded, and know that you can navigate these times with strength and resilience. If you're ready to take that next step towards healing, book a session with me. Like I said, let's just see if we're a good fit. I'm here to support you in every step of the way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or engage, make some comments, your takeaways, and stay tuned for more tips on managing stress and living a balanced, I like to say harmonic life, no matter what's happening in the world. Thank you for stopping by. See you next time.